Even the best orthodontic practices need clear insights into their financial performance, operations, and efficiency. Driving decisions based on data gives practice owners and teams a competitive edge, and it helps them thrive in today's environment. Gaidge is an essential business analytics software built for orthodontists. Cloud-based and fully integrated with the leading practice management systems means total automation and no more manual reports. You and your team can focus on driving actions that improve profitability and operations. Our platform is browser-based and can be accessed at gaidge.com or through the mobile app. With over 80 metrics and 35 charts, you'll have a snapshot of your business's critical performance indicators. Informative, intuitive dashboards help you easily understand and interpret the health of your business. The data visualizations on the dashboard would include information about your new patient activity, exams completed, starts for the month, and where those starts are coming from. Details involving your average contract amount for the month and the average initial fee is also broken down by treatment type. The data visualizations in Gaidge allow you to hover and understand things like start trends. To see how your team is doing with different start types, you can use the interactive legend to turn on or off certain metrics, or also to identify how your team is doing with case acceptance by month. The dashboard wraps up with an overview of your financial performance, by month, by year, all matched against your practice goals. We also highlight information about your accounts receivable so that you can ensure your team is taking care of your delinquent dollars. Underneath the Reports tab, the first two chevrons are really about things that the financial coordinator would be responsible for. The TC's metrics can be found underneath the Exams, Starts, and Observation tab, while the Scheduling coordinator and the clinical team can find efficiency metrics underneath the Scheduling tab. Finally, the doctor and the practice manager can review this treatment efficiency data to understand how efficiently patients are starting and ending treatment in the practice. Having oversight across all the key fundamental areas of your practice is imperative for success. Sometimes things don't go as planned, and so having a visualization tool helps you see when things aren't exactly trending as you hoped they were. And with Gaidge's benchmarks and alerts, it's easy to identify those areas of concern and create action plans. Gaidge's informative charts also give descriptions of each metric, formulas, and default benchmarks. Underneath the Exams and Starts tab, you'll find information about new patients being added to your software versus those that are coming in and completing a new patient exam. You'll also have same month last year comparisons to see how you're performing. Evaluate the details of your treatment starts and also track same-day starts. Watch your case acceptance, and then monitor the origin of your starts. Your observation coordinator can track your patients in observation to understand if there's any missed opportunity. Also, they can track to understand if you've got some patients that haven't been seen in a certain amount of time. A very costly factor for a practice is patients beyond estimated completion date. Gaidge helps you visualize and understand which group of these patients needs the most attention. Set goals for your practice and track your progress on the Gaidge leaderboard. As a user, you'll have the ability to set custom goals, and you have the ability to share them with certain team members. The leaderboard works great for a morning huddle or an end-of-the-week recap for team accountability to ensure that everybody's kind of working towards that common goal. The last tab in Gaidge is the Summary tab, where you're able to see how your practice has performed year over year. The data can be carved out by months or by quarters to give you a total practice view of financial and performance health. Practices that have multiple locations or groups that have many locations can take advantage of our Locations Overview tab. Here we are able to see how each practice is performing against the others. We can also group locations into pods or groups. Gaidge is built for teams, so you'll have security controls to determine who gets to see what in your practice. As a Gaidge user, you will also have access to national and regional aggregate data comparisons. To learn more about joining the Gaidge community, go to gaidge.com and schedule your demo now.